responding to rain. When they found themselves in the teeth of the tormented rainstorm, the ungodly on the ship reacted in such curious ways. In verse 15, they saw dashed dreams as a fluttering vessel began to sink. And they also drew desperate efforts, as described in verse 16. They departed, desperately tried to get the tackle out of the ship back together. Subsequently, in verse 18 and 19, they experienced wasted resources. They started dumping what they thought was precious things into the ocean. What a waste. Then in verse 20, they lost hope. That's what a lot of us do tonight. We lose hope. The stars, sun, moon had disappeared, and they were in complete darkness. And finally in verse 30, we see their foolish actions, almost caused by their demise, as they tried to escape by lifeboats. In our lives today, we often see escapism in the form of alcohol, divorce, desertion, or even suicide. These are all foolish reactions to the storms of our lives. In contrast to the ungodly responses, Paul said, "Be of good cheer," verse 22 and 25. Can you imagine saying that in the midst of these problems, but the same one who gave him songs in the night in a dungeon at Philippi gave him peace in the midst of the storm? His name is Jesus. We serve a mighty God tonight. You may fail, founder, in sin, but God is ultimately in control. Paul believed in God and could say, "Be of good cheer," even in the midst of the storm. And you too can by relying on the same God who brought him through the storm. The same God that brought me through the storm can bring you through the storm. You can make it tonight, and you can overcome. Because greater is He that's in you than he that's in the world. Don't despair tonight, and don't give up. Don't take back seats, and don't think God's done with you yet, because He's not. God's got a plan for your life. You may not know that plan right now, but God has a plan for your life. Don't let divorce or anything else keep you from serving the Lord. Sometimes we can't help circumstances that happens in our life. And the only way we can move forward is letting go of the past.